So, today's training is all about becoming more consistent and more aggressive in our paddle game. One of the first things I had to focus on was finally learning to use my non-dominant hand. But as you will notice, my volleys still have a tendency to lift too high. You will notice that by hitting with a more compact motion, the trajectory of the ball gets a lot cleaner. Footwork was something I wasn't really used to, but it makes a huge difference in how you play. Things were starting to improve, so we added an aiming challenge to see what other issues might come up that we could work on. I realized soon I'd been thinking about aiming all wrong, but some small tweaks really made a difference for me. I was excited to see my backhand volleys getting more aggressive, but there was still something missing. Well, that's much better. This might not be a technical tip for fixing my shot, but it's the best piece of advice I've heard about Padel, and it really stuck with me. Of course, it's great to know where the shot's coming from, but Padel isn't all about that. The alternate shot drill really helped me work on my reaction time. I played more compact when I couldn't read the ball and more freely when I could. To be honest, if I knew what was coming, I'd definitely take my time getting those balls back. And we are off to the overheads. My preparation was improving, but starting to turn my body more made it easier to aim for the corner. Of course, no training session is complete without putting everything into practice. The coach had me covering every inch of the court, and staying on top of my technique while I was exhausted was by far the hardest part. As the session wraps up, I can feel all the work paying off. The improvements in my technique and footwork are becoming more natural, and even though there is still a long way to go, I'm excited to keep pushing forward. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments what would you like to see more of. And here I am, giving it my all, gathering the balls one last time.